Hi, I'm Vasily Kožemyakin and Startup Show, and I'm very excited today because we're going to be interviewing a very interesting and creative guy. This person, his name is Andrei. He started his business model by creating something interesting, and in a couple of minutes you're gonna find out what does it mean to be really creative and how your hands can monetize your creativity. Let's go.
Today, I have a pleasure to present you a man who loves to work with his hands. Inventor, dreamer, carpenter, artisan, joiner. Andrei and his startup Bardy Woodcraft. If you don't know what to give to others as a gift, Andrei can help you to realize it in a very interesting way, using wood, acrylic, glass and other materials. Andrei participates in exhibitions where his work is appreciated by a lot of visitors. Andrei can make your idea in one sample, as well as in many as you want. With special approach and his talent, Andrei is always on the top of the wave in this field. Please welcome Andrei and Bardy Woodcraft.
Hi Andrei.
Hello.
Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you.
And Andrei, please tell me what you could do for me as a client and what kind of crafting are you doing?
So for you as a client, we can do customization or adopt whatever you need. All objects, crafts, items. We can engrave the photos, pictures, names, inscriptions, whatever you need. So you will have at the end the unique idea, unique craft, something maybe for your relatives, for your family. So it would be something very special for you. Mm-hmm. And as a result, with this personal attitude, people like my crafts better.
I had the opportunity to walk around and I see these kind of very nice things and it's very excited, and I don't have a feeling that you were cutting by your hands. What kind of machines do you use?
Beside hand tools, simple tools, I have two CNC machines. Mm-hmm. So it's computer-controlled machines that are a little bit complicated. So in my everyday work, I use laser CNC and milling CNC that help me a lot.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, to make it like this kind of finishing, you're working with the hands.
Of course.
Because yes. Handmade is included in this.
Of course. At the end, you have to sand them, you have to paint them, you have to cover with varnish, with lac, whatever.
It looks very amazing, and I can see here you have this kind of glass over here, and this is like what you just tested, or is?
This was created 5 minutes ago, right today. So this is my first try to engrave on the round surfaces. Mm-hmm. So we can engrave glasses, we can engrave galvanized object. It's a new idea, and I think it will be very perspective.
In our world right now, there's so many things that you can buy online in the stores, but at the same time it's very difficult to find the right thing, because sometimes we have something in our head and we'd like to make it real. What's the right way to approach you? And is it possible to create my idea, create something like this, or what's the right way to do it?
So I think nowadays, when our shops is full of mass product, to find something unique and very interesting is difficult. So when clients have some ideas, they can approach just with a sketch, with a piece of paper, draw something by hand. So we can discuss here, develop the idea. I can make the design on my computer, to make the vectors, to cut, to make some samples, to see it and maybe in small proportions how it look like, and then to adapt the idea till the finish, to make it till the end. The main idea is to know what do you really need, and to have maybe approximately sketch what do you want, maybe sizes, maybe color, and it will be easier. But at the end you will have a unique object, and a unique and very good quality item.
We've been talking a lot about the social media and the impact of the social media in our life. And today I'd like to tell you one more time, 100%, if you want to do something interesting and promote to as many people as you can reach, the social media is the best vehicle to go there. And today there is greatest opportunity when you develop something you create through the night. On the next morning, thousands, millions of people, they can see it and watch it, and they can knock your door asking how much does it cost. And usually it happens like this with the Andrei. How does it cost to make this kind of very incredible box for the wine, let's say? As I understand, you can open like this and like this, and you just go inside with the bottle and you can write whatever you want, yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I have some orders on this kind of boxes. So the price is from $25 to $10. I mean, even for $10 you can order one. It's easy, it's not very fast, but we can do it in the same day. So as for prices, we can always discuss. Sometimes I make some religious object, and these things are very important for people. So if it's something very important for somebody, I can do it even for free. We can always find a solution for both of us, comfortable for both of us. And sometimes people come with very nice, very interesting ideas. So I spent even a couple of days and nights just doing this stuff, and that could be cost nothing, because I'm working just for idea. I'm talking sometimes with my friends, and I give them this idea, come with a nice proposal, and we'll do it, we'll realize it, we'll create it, and it will not cost you anything. Maybe just for one item, it will not be so expensive. When we'll discuss, sample, yeah? Yes, like a sample. When we'll discuss about the big quantity, so at this moment we can discuss the prices, but generally it's not so expensive. I am a very modest person. I'm not waiting for a super income. So I really understand how much it costs and how much people can pay for that. Yeah. So, but it's very, very difficult to find a common solution between me and client.
What kind of customers usually you work with? I mean, it's going to be with different fields, or do you work particularly with the kids, for example, or with the adults, or different like directions?
So besides the small things, small creations, I do big one, like outdoor games, some special installations for parties, for kids parties, maybe birthday parties, wedding parties. So there is 2 companies in Montreal that are working with the organization of parties. I created some big outdoor games for kids. It was a very nice experience, so I invite people to come to discuss, to think about that, and we can do something very interesting for our kids together. Have you got this idea right here, or you brought from your home, I mean from your place where you lived before, and how everything started? I mean, why is like this direction? It's very interesting. So all that started with a small engine, small engraver. So I created it from the broken dentist stuff. So I was engraving some plates, some cans for my friends, some presents. And then I had an opportunity to work with a huge big one, CNC. So I had some experience in this field. And here already in Montreal, I was working in a big furniture factory. I used the same equipment as here, but one day the company changed the structure, and I was fired. So at that moment, I had to decide whether to save my money or to invest them. So I decided to invest them. I bought new equipment. I spent everything that I had on my account. And at this moment, this what fitting my kids, my family, this is what I really like. Participating in exhibitions, this is very powerful tool. I know by my own experience. And it's very important to find out what's going on in your city, in your village, in your country, and try to be there with your product, with your ideas, with your methodology, with your lessons, with anything that you can create and you can share on this world. You have to be over there, because exhibitions, they bring us new people, new network, and you never know who is going to be the next person that's going to influence your next step. It's very important, and go there no matter what. Anyway, you have a very nice and interesting name, Bardy Woodcraft. And I saw on your logo there is a Viking face. Why is like this logo? What is behind all this? So Bardy is a popular Scandinavian name, and Viking were people that worked with the real wood, that made some sophisticated and simple things from real wood, that used real leather. So the main idea was to create the feeling, the impression, to make our customers believe that I use in my everyday work real wood, that we don't use any toxic materials. So we're trying to use mainly water-based varnish or water-based painting. And I also like the shape of the details, so it's like more masculine.
Yes.
More brutal.
Usually customers, they come, they buy and leave. Do you have the same discipline in your case? Or do you have like customers, they come back to you?
I think the main point is the friendly relationship.
Okay.
So I'm working with personal with all my customers. Even at the working place, they can come to see what I'm doing. They can have the result at the same moment, but they can adopt, they can change while we are working. They can change something to add something. So I think this is the main difference between me and big companies, because big companies usually are very restricted with the file, with they're very severe with some restrictions. But here people can come with just a piece of paper, just with the idea, and we'll resolve it. We can work together, drinking some coffee, eating some biscuits, and it's like a family, like a close friends relationship. And there is always different customers, but I'm trying to find a way to serve them as much as better. So I'm trying to not distinguish people between them. So everybody for them are close friends. So it's not always possible to help them. It's not always the equipment that I really need.
Yes.
But I really try to help them, to give them the idea, to help them as much as I can, at least to give them some samples, and they can develop that idea with a sample ready.
Do you have your favorite creation that you created, or?
So when you use wood or plywood, it's usually something very hard and very difficult to work with. But and the idea with the flexing plywood, when it's really adaptable, movable, this was very, very interesting to make some boxes. So you make something very flexible from real hard materials, and like that one, purse. So it's made from plywood.
That's incredible.
This is what I really like, to make some flexing objects.
And here we are, guys. This is the secret place where Andrei does his magic over here. Andrei, you were talking about like particular special machine that you bought. I think it's this one?
Yes, that one. So this is a computer-controlled machine.
Okay.
So the main idea is the lamp that generates the laser is on the back, and with a system of mirrors, it creates the point on the plywood. So it's burning the plywood, or it evaporates some plastic materials, even glasses. This is my kingdom. This is the place where I spend the most part of my time. This is the point where I create the magic.
Andrei, you have this kind of opportunity right now to share your message and invite people to come and see you and just to experience this value of creating something customized. You can talk to this, which one's camera over here, and invite people and see you.
So my dear friends, you're always welcome in my workshop. You can come if you have your plans, your projects, we can do it together. I will help you with all my equipment, with all my experience. So you're always welcome.
And thank you, Andrei, for this opportunity to meet with you and to know a bit closer like what you're really doing here in this magic place. And I'm very excited, and I'm pretty sure to see you somewhere during the exhibitions that's gonna be here in Montreal and maybe somewhere internationally.
Of course.
Why not? Why not?
Of course. See you later.
See you.
Ciao.
It's very important to stay motivated and believe in yourself. And the funniest thing is, you don't need to stay motivated 24 hours per day. The key word is not to quit. Keep moving and keep creating everything that can help you develop as a greatest person on the world. Don't forget to subscribe on our channel. We're waiting for your comments, for your likes, of course. And if you have something to share with this world, knock our door and we're gonna help you to make it happen. Thank you. Bye.